Hello everybody, back in the workshop again. The old eye, much about the same, maybe slightly improved actually. I've been very conscious not to keep rubbing it. Still waiting to go into hospital to see the specialist about it. But I'll be honest with you, it's not really getting in the way too much. It's just a flipping hindrance really, you know, because kind of getting used to it, as I said in my previous video. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along for a quick update. That's the resident ghost. Just bring you along for a quick update as to what's been happening, what I've got on the go. What I'm going to be building soon, I think. Anyway, this morning I've got a couple of hornets. These are the hornets. Slightly long. What's the longest? What I call a neck knife, or NPPK, neck pack pocket carry knife. NPPK, neck pack pocket knife. That's it. So this is the longest one that I do. It looks like a longer handle. Building a couple of these up for somebody, an old customer. Hopefully I'll have these finished in probably about another week. And I've just finished hand rubbing, so I've got a beautiful flat hand rub finish on there. And I find that if I just were to tape up with the masking tape, I use this frog tape. If I was just to tape up with the frog tape and then hang them on the hook waiting for the next process, there's a chance that they'd pick up some minor corrosion. And so before I put the frog tape on, it's a little dab of Vaseline. So I'm just going through all the knives that I've finished recently. A little dab of Vaseline on the blade flats, and then that can be stored basically anywhere for any length of time, and it won't pick up any corrosion at all. Because O1, it can rust quite easily if you don't care for it. So there you go, look, now I can safely wrap it up. And I can I can be easy in my mind knowing that I'm not going to have corroded blades and they're going to be in immaculate condition. So that's that tip. It's so cold. It's April, end of April I'm filming this, and it's really cold. I've got the heater running in the background, and it's a lovely time of year though. Spring is here, and I've got another YouTube channel called Wiltshire Man, and last night I managed to get to the local bluebell woods. So this is a bit of an introduction for anyone that doesn't know I've got another YouTube channel, because a few of you have found my other YouTube channel and didn't realise I had that channel. So I'll stick a link in the description box to my Wiltshire Man channel, and you'll see in that link it'll take you to my latest video where I went into the woods and managed to get some beautiful photographs of the bluebells. Anyway, that's just a bit of an aside there. Let's crack on and get the rest of these knives ready for the next stage. As I said, I've got two wasps, two Hornet XLs, two Hornets, one Wasp XL, one standard sized wasp for a very good friend, and I've also got a bibby knife, which is the first one ever to have a tapered tang. So that's already got the green masking tape on, but actually I'll go and get it now and I'll show you the tapered tang on that. This is going to come out really nice. As I said, it's already got the green masking tape on, but can you see, if I stand out of the way, maybe you can see it. Beautiful slender thin taper to that. It's only a 3mm blade anyway, so a bit tricky tapering the 3mm because you don't want to take too much off, and it's a very subtle taper, but I think that'll be beautiful when it's finished. Over the years, something that I've worked very hard to achieve is the fit and finish of the knife, especially the wood to metal or liners to metal fit, etc. You know, and it's something that I perfected over time, and I'll show you how I'm able to get an uneven block of wood. This is stabilised mass of birch, an uneven block of wood like that into something which is truly flat and fits very, very nice against the knife. And this, I've got a knife to show you, which is quite a nice piece actually. It's going to be sent out shortly, and so I thought, well, another reason for this video was a chance to make a memory of this knife, because it's quite unusual. It's a JACKLORE classic that I built for a friend of mine. He sent me, he said he wanted something special, and he said he wanted to select his own wood. I said okay, no problem. And a few days later arrived through the post a small package containing the scales for his knife. When I opened the package up, I looked at it, I thought, crikey, how am I going to get away with this, because the scales were so thin? So I had no alternative but to fit thick liners to it. Unfortunately, this chap has got small hands anyway, so he was quite happy to have a slightly thinner handle. And I'll show you the knife. It's going to be going, as I say, it's going to be sent out over the next day or two, so I won't have a chance to record it ever again. So this is it. It's got the Vaseline on the blade already, so that's probably the reason why you're seeing the finish the way it is on the blade. But there's the scales. I'll have to move in for a closer look, I think, to do it justice. So just look at the wood. It's a Desert Ironwood Burl. Forgive me for looking to one side because I can't see what the camera's seeing otherwise. And just look at the thick liners on it. Look, thick yellow liners. I really like how it's come out. Probably not to everyone's taste, but I certainly like it. That's a gorgeous piece of wood. Tapered tang on this knife as well, and you can see that nice wood to metal fit. Yeah, I like that one. That's a nice piece, that. Very nice. Anyway, I'll show you how I get things really, really flat and they make that nice wood to metal fit like that. Well, it all starts off on here. There's the block, look, you can see how uneven it is. It's almost like a banana. Nice piece of stabilised mass of birch. Going to fit some Hunter Orange G10 liners to that. But it all starts on here, my 12-inch sanding disc. And I'm just going to get this into a square. Make sure the sides are flat and at 90 degrees to each other. Well, that's a lot better. It's now flat and square. I can work with that. So I'm just looking at the facets to see which I think will make the better side, and because I got latitude, you can see the block's a lot bigger than the knife handle. Because I got latitude, I can choose whatever side I want, but I like this side and this side of the massa because it's showing the radial lines, so I think I'd like them to be on the flats. That I think is the prettier profile rather than that. So I'm going to cut these in half now and then make that the sides and they'll be on the top, so it'll fit like that. This is the secret to getting things pretty flat. I have showed it before, but for the people that are new to the channel, you won't have seen it. If you want to search back through the videos, you'll find that how I get things flat. So they look quite nice, don't they? I'm just looking at that again and gauging which way I want to be up now. So I think looking on the internal there, I got a feeling. Let's get them matched round first. Yeah, I think I want them to be like that. That way. Or do I? No, I don't. I want them to be the other way. So like that. Yeah, I think that's better. So then what I'll do, I then mark so I know orientation. I think that'll give the best look for that knife. So I know when it comes to drilling the holes, I just got to line all those things up. And then I want to get this really, really flat now. So it's simply a matter of marking up the flats and then going on to my flat plate, which is glass, but I've got a self-adhesive sanding disc, same disc that I use on my disc sander that you just saw working. There's two ways you can do this. One is the old figure of 8. Let's get that out of the way. And you can see it's starting to remove the high spots. But that I found has given me a bit of an injury, an RSI injury to my left elbow. And I found that you can get things just as flat by going in the rotary direction. Flicking it around the rotary direction, using as much of the abrasive as possible, because what tends to happen if you only concentrate in one area in the middle, then you wear that abrasive down, and then when you get to the edges you've got fresher grit there and worn grit there, and it doesn't give you quite the flatness you want. So you've got to use the whole. The camera's in the way at the moment, but I would be moving around to get all different angles to use the whole of the surface, and obviously you're careful to make sure you keep the piece of the piece that you're working on flat and square at all times. With even pressure. Turn it round. Turn it round. Virtually got it all out now. I'm happy with that one. A bit more there, I think. That's got it. Same for the other one. Yeah, you can see where it's taking it from. Obviously there was a dip, taking the high spots off first. Anyway, I'll bring you back when I've got this flat. So there they are, nice and flat, and they'll fit onto the knife really nice with a lovely wood to metal fit. That'd be perfect. Let's just have a look at the grain. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Next stage for these is to glue the liners on, and then I can start to shape them and fit them to the knife. But anyway, I hope that's been of interest and help to somebody. Well, that's it. I hope that's been of interest to somebody. It gives you a little bit of insight into one of the processes, a very important process. It's not to be underestimated. If you want to get things right, you've got to have a flat surface. Something so simple as a flat surface is really important. Anyway, got to crack on, get on with some work. Because of my old eye issue, I haven't been working at full capacity recently. I felt I needed to really give my eye a rest, so it's now time to sort of like try and catch up a little bit, I suppose, and get some more knives built. So as I say, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.